Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fro Sports Bets. Got another free picks video for you today for Sunday night football, as well as some NBA bets tonight here, boys. So let's get straight into the picks. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 100 subscribers. Any support would be greatly appreciated. So let's get straight into the picks, boys. First of all, boys, I want to get into the recap of yesterday's picks. So we had a couple picks that I gave you for college football Saturday. Now, obviously, a lot of those didn't come through for us. The closest one we had here was this slip that I gave you, the big NFL slip, or sorry, college football slip. Here on PrizePicks, obviously it does go 2 for 5, so not great, but we knew that one of the slips wouldn't cash out for us. But unfortunately, it was really close on underdog here. We were just about a couple points away from both of these cashing out for us. So as you guys can see, sometimes it's not going to come through our way. Some of these props are just going to go the other way, like Giddens and like Corey Kinner. So unfortunately, this one misses. I think I gave you guys one more slip. I'm not too sure which one it was. Let me see if I can find it here. I had this one as well that same night for college football Saturday. Ricky White has been one of the most dependable receivers in college football, and then he just lays an egg against San Diego State. Is that what that is? San Diego State. And man, it was just bad. And Kyle Williams, I mean, he completely went off, man. He was crazy. So I was expecting this to cash pretty easily for me. Unfortunately, it doesn't. College football overall yesterday, not particularly great. A lot of the quarterbacks just not hitting their yardage. The receivers did go off, but it's just a lot of the quarterbacks not really hitting those yards. And then Nico, obviously on Tennessee, pretty fucking horrible. Lost to Georgia, of course. So not some great college football picks this weekend, but I'm hoping we can get these Sunday night picks rolling, boys. So I got a couple picks for you here in NBA and NFL. So let's get into it. Enough moping about yesterday. One more pick I had was this one as well. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, De'Aaron Fox. So bonus. Unfortunately, Jason Tatum misses by like 4 points, even though this game went to overtime. So just some tilting losses yesterday, boys, but we're going to bounce back tonight. Trust. So let's do this. We got a couple picks on PrizePicks. First of all, here we had this really good pick. If I go to the board here, our best pick right now, J.K. Dobbins, under his rushing or receiving touchdowns. Now we do know that Gus Edwards is coming back to the lineup. Expect him to take away some of those goal line carries from J.K. Dobbins, which is going to contribute a lot into those rushing and receiving touchdowns, right? In those short yardage situations, running back's probably going to run the football in, and Gus Edwards is their power back. Expect him to take a lot of those carries away from Dobbins. So I feel like the under here on rushing and receiving touchdowns is a good spot to be on. So that's where we're going. Less on rushing and receiving touchdowns for J.K. Dobbins tonight. Then on the same team, we have Joshua Palmer, I think wide receiver 3 for the Chargers. His fantasy score is favored on the under here at about a 53.7% chance. I will mention J.K. Dobbins at a 56% chance to go under on that touchdown. So that's a really good pick for us. Surprised how this isn't a goblin or a demon yet. But we're going to take the under here. And then Joshua Palmer under in his fantasy score, also favored at 6.96. He's about minus 130 odds to go under. On PrizePicks, he's a little bit higher here. He's only projected for about 7. He's at 7.5 on PrizePicks. So I'm going to take the under on him as well. A little same game parlay action here. Just expecting, Chargers to stall a little bit against the Bengals. I mean, Bengals are fighting for their playoff lives right now. So are the Chargers, but they're in a little bit better standing here. This could have really big playoff implications later on in terms of seeding. So I'm expecting Bengals to really tighten up here on the defensive side. So we're going to go under on fantasy score for Palmer, under on a touchdown for J.K. Dobbins. And we have some NBA picks here as well that I'm looking at. This game is going to be starting pretty soon here in the NBA by the time you're watching this video, but I do like the picks here for Portland regardless. We're going to fantasy score, and I really just like all the overs for Portland going against Atlanta, one of the weakest defenses. As we know, Trae Young doesn't play any defense, so that means I'm going to go over on Scoot Henderson's fantasy score here. If I go down the board here and I go to I believe I'm just on MFL here, so let me go to NBA. Scoot Henderson, one of the top props in terms of fantasy score. So fantasy score favored on the over, about a 52.10% chance to go over on his fantasy score. He's projected for about 26.34 on the sportsbooks. They have him at about 27. So, you know, about a 50-50 chance for him to go over here. But if we like that, then we're also going to go with his teammate. We're going to do Jerry Grant on... Did I say Jerry Grant? Jeremy Grant on the over here on fantasy score. Just pairing it up, a little same game parlay, expecting it to be a high scoring game. If Henderson goes over on his fantasy score, it's a good chance his starting teammate, Jeremy Grant, will also go over. In addition to the center, Donovan Clingan, the rookie. Love him going over on his fantasy score. So we have 3 players on the same team on Portland against Atlanta, one of the weakest defenses in the association, all going over on their fantasy score, buds. I love this pick here. And yeah, we have one more pick for you. This is college basketball. If I look on the cheat sheet here, I go to college basketball. Our top prop today, Norchad Omier. So for some reason, his fantasy score isn't up on here, but it's heavily favored on the under here. So we're going to go to Omier in college basketball. We're going to go to his fantasy score. We're going to be fading Omier today on the Baylor Bears. Now, I do love VJ Edgecombe. I expect him to get a lot of run time this game. Stand out. Going to be one of the best players in this upcoming draft. So fading Omier here. So I like this pick, boys. This is about a 6-man pick in PrizePicks. We're getting about 25x payout here. Popping $5 on this one. I already popped it in. If you guys want proof, it's in the group chat here. I already popped it in for $5. But I love this pick, boys. Lock this one in. I'm loving what we have here on PrizePicks today. So, boys, this is the underdog pick that I got going on. A couple NBA picks for you, boys. So, first of all, we're heading to the Portland Trailblazers. We're heading to Scoot Henderson and Shaedon Sharpe. Now, I like both of these guys to go over on their fantasy props, as well as just their normal points, rebounds, and assists line. Obviously, going against one of the weakest defenses, Atlanta. Like both of their PRAs on the over here on underdog. So I'm popping these 2 guys in. You guys can see all these games. It's just 3 games that we're betting on. We're not betting on 6 different games. This is 3 games that we're betting on, reducing the chance for variance, right? So in Portland and Atlanta, we expect a high-scoring game. Expect Portland to put up a lot of points, pull up a lot of stats. And then in the Charlotte and Cleveland game, we're expecting Cleveland to win this game. And if they do win this game, Darius Garland probably going to have a lot of points in that effort. LaMelo Ball probably going to be subbed out sometime late 4th quarter or early 4th quarter if it's a blowout. So under on the rebound and assist is a good line to be on here, boys. Under at 11.5, Darius Garland over 22.5 points. Love this little game script for the Charlotte Hornets and Cleveland Cavaliers game. And then one more pick here. We got Klay Thompson, Aaron Wiggins. So this is kind of an opposite direction kind of pick, but we're liking Dallas in this game. Obviously, OKC is without, I believe, Alex Caruso and without Chet Holmgren. And I don't think Isaiah Hartenstein is in yet. I could be mistaken here, but Dallas is favored to win this game, guys. Klay Thompson, in those efforts, the winning efforts of Dallas, he has been great in those games. He's been making a lot of 3-point shots, genuinely been playing well. So I love Klay to go over on his points and assists. And then Aaron Wiggins under on his points and assists. This is also just like a blowout game script. Obviously the 6th man, but he is going to get a little bit more run time. So I'm a little bit scared about this one, but obviously if they're getting blown out, he's going to be on the under. So this is what I like for underdog today on the NBA slip. Feeling really good about this one. And I got one more bonus slip for the boys. Peep game. So we got a Sunday night football / Monday night football little mashup. First of all, I'm fading everybody. I don't know what it is about these primetime games, but they've just been dog shit, guys. I mean, they really have been. And honestly, I don't really expect this to be like a super high scoring game. The game total I checked was about at 48. So each team scoring about 24, average. I don't expect this to be super high scoring game. Obviously, Jamar Chase has been getting a hella receptions, but Jim Harbaugh, not going to let that shit happen. I mean, he was one of the best coaches in the league for a reason, for a while, and in college. I expect him to shut down Jamar Chase. I expect, Joe Burrow to throw a couple picks this game against the Chargers. So I want to fade these guys. I want to fade Justin Herbert as well. Joshua Palmer, we were already fading him on the fantasy score. So I'm just going to go under on his 2.5 receptions. Justin Herbert, that is a very high passing line, especially against Cincinnati. Now, I know this does kind of go against our little script that we had there, but I just kind of want to go on the under, man. On the under, I'm feeling it. These games have been very hit or miss, so I don't want to be on the overs, man. I want to be on the unders. and gives us a little bit of a blanket to lie under, right? And then we're throwing in Dallas here. Cooper Rush under on his passing, and CeeDee Lamb under on his receiving. As we saw last game without Dak, it was bad, man. These Cowboys, they look pitiful, and Cooper Rush can barely throw a football. I mean, he played like one half, and it didn't look great. Trey Lance came in; he was also horrible. So I'm gonna fade Dallas. I'm just gonna throw this one in now. It seems like they did patch my little bug that we had there. If we go all in on the 6 pick, man, a correlated 6-man here is going to give us a 26x payout. So that's obviously really good. It's a lot better than what PrizePicks will give you. And if you guys are new here, you probably will be very surprised to see the payout shift that we get on PrizePicks. So I'm going to lock this exact slip in on PrizePicks, and let's see what they do. Guys, I have the same exact slip that I locked in on Dabble here on PrizePicks. I just popped it in. As we see, Chargers, Bengals, and damn, that voice crack was bad. Okay, Chargers on the under, Bengals on the under, and then Cowboys on the under. We're getting an 11x payout, guys. 11x payout. This is fucking crazy. I mean, just the difference in payout shift is monumental. This is the same players, guys. If I pull this up, same slip, right? Everyone on the under, same props, same everything. 26x payout. As you can see on Dabble, I go to PrizePicks, 11x payout for the same exact slip. That's fucking crazy. So if you guys aren't on Dabble, these payouts are a lot better than PrizePicks. You're getting a lot better correlation value on Dabble as well. So if you guys aren't on Dabble, go ahead and use code JOEFROZE. I'll pop it up on the screen here. It's going to get you a free $25 when you first start on Dabble. No credit card, no deposit, no nothing. You just put my code when you sign up. You get free $25. Lock this slip in for tonight's Sunday Night Football. And let's make some fucking money tonight, boys. Free money, by the way. No deposit required. If you're still, locking bets in like this on PrizePicks, I mean, there might be something wrong with you, man. There might be. But we won't comment on that any further. That's pretty much all I got for you boys in terms of picks today. Now, I will say, I have mentioned this in the last video, my new subscription is up, so we're doing the Telegram chat. Essentially, as you can see, I haven't opened it up yet to anybody, but basically I've just been posting my picks in here, all the early YouTube picks, and then also like some singles, some more picks that I've just been posting. So as soon as I start getting people coming in that one consistently, we're going to be posting every single day, straight bets, player prop picks, PrizePicks, Dabble, Chalkboard, everything you guys bet on, I'll be posting it in there. Now, it is a $10 a month to join. First 5 people on this video that comment, I'll send you a month for free, man. Fun for free in the chat. It's only $10 a month. I'm going to be doing daily affordable sports picks, weekly trainings with the boys, so weekly Zoom calls with just strategy updates, bankroll management guides, everything that you guys need to know from me, myself. And then member giveaway, so I want to give away like gift cards, tickets, stuff like that throughout the season. And then bankroll management, guys. Bankroll management is key. Not spending all of our money, not throwing away all of our money on one day. So all that is in this chat for $10 a month, guys. Go ahead and join up. First 5 people to comment on this video will get it for absolutely free. And that's pretty much all I got for you, boys. Froze bets, Froze sports betting is back on the rise. We're going to be posting every day from here on out. So that's pretty much all I got for you, boys. We'll see you in the next video. We'll recap tonight, and take care. Hope your bets hit.